What's good, you guys? It's the Mix. Welcome back to my channel. Really quickly, just wanted to let you guys know that I'm dropping new content all the time. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It'd be muchly appreciated. So let's get into the video. For those of you who don't know, in the 2023 World Cup, it's going to be hosted in Japan, the Philippines, and Indonesia, which means that all three of those countries automatically qualify for the 2023 FIBA World Cup, which is just, generating a lot of excitement in each of those countries, but specifically in the Philippines, where the basketball community, is very passionate about the game of basketball. And I think a lot of people are really starting to wonder who's exactly going to be on this roster in 2023. So in this video, I'm just going to quickly break down who I think is going to be in the starting five. You guys can leave in the comments if you think this is a good starting five, and if possibly this team could make a run in the tournament. So the Gilas 2023 starting five for the FIBA World Cup is going to be point guard Jalen Clarkson, shooting guard Kobe Paras, small forward Jalen Green, power forward AJ Edu, and at center Kai Sotto. So let's quickly get into each player, and then we'll talk about it at the end as collectively. So starting at the one in 2023 is going to be Jalen Clarkson, definitely the most accomplished player of the starting five as of right now. Shooting guard, point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers, was a long-time basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers. I know a lot of Filipinos live in Los Angeles area, so I think Jalen Clarkson meant a lot to the Philippine community, and I think they really want to see him play for the Philippines. Everyone knows what he can do. He's an NBA caliber player, so solidified NBA player. 6'6", can get to the rack at ease, pretty much just can score whenever he wants. Every time I watch Jalen Clarkson play, he's a pretty electrifying player. I don't think he gets enough credit as he deserves. He can just pretty much play make. He's a playmaker. He can get around screens, get to the basket. I think he's in the top 3 overall points off the bench scoring in the NBA. So it really just goes to show he can score a bunch of baskets in a hurry. And I think his best position is the point guard position. I don't think he gets to play the point guard as much as he should. I think he should honestly be Cleveland's starting point guard. Jalen Clarkson in 2023 is going to really be that leader. He's going to have so much NBA experience. He's going to definitely have playoff experience in the NBA. So going into that 2023 World Cup, I think that would mean a lot for Jordan to be on the roster, and a lot for the younger players too, to have a seasoned NBA veteran on the team, at the point guard position to try to win some games in that tournament. So at the one, Jalen Clarkson, you can't go wrong there. For those of you who don't know, he has dual citizenship in the Philippines. He had a Philippine passport at a young age, so it allows him to play for the Philippine national team. So I really hope he's going to be on that team in 2023. This is probably, the player that I think should be the MVP for the, Gilas in that tournament, if that ends up being the case. So yeah, Jalen Clarkson at the one. At the shooting guard position, we have the Philippines' probably most popular player in Kobe Paras. In 2023, he'll be 25 years old. Not too sure on where he'll be playing professionally in 5 years. Maybe in the NBA, maybe PBA, maybe in Europe somewhere. I definitely think he's a professional basketball player, and I definitely think he'll be on this roster in 2023. I think he'll be their starting shooting guard. Super athletic wing. Everyone knows who Kobe Paras is. Shoot the three, get to the rack. He needs to really show himself, on some level. He hasn't really played basketball, in front of other teams in a pretty long time. So it'll be interesting to see how he develops in these next 5 years, but I definitely think he'll be on the roster, and he has the talent, to be a huge impact player for the Philippines in this tournament. So with Kobe Paras and Jalen Clarkson as a starting backcourt, I think that's a really athletic backcourt. Like I said, it's going to be all, relying on how Kobe Paras develops, but I definitely think that, him and Jalen Clarkson in the backcourt is a pretty strong duo. So moving on to the 3 position, for those of you who don't know who Jalen Green is, 16 years old, he's the #1 player in the class of 2020, just finished his sophomore season. This kid is an absolute monster, 6'5" right now, could end up being 6'8", 6'9", who knows what position he's going to end up playing in the league. Definitely an NBA-bound player, #1 player in the US, like I said. Plays for Fresno, California. Super athletic guard, gets to the rack with ease. If you guys look at some of this footage, it's obvious that this kid is an elite player. He's definitely going to be, if he's available, if he, ends up being eligible to play for the Philippines, I definitely think that, he's the type of player that the Philippines need. He's super athletic. He can guard those, super athletic players that I play for the other countries. He's the type of player that really transcends a program, transcends a national team, similar to Luka Doncic. and Goran Dragic, players like that can really, just one or two players that really make a difference and can really take teams far in international tournaments. So I don't think you guys really understand Jalen Green. The kid's gonna be a superstar in the NBA. So if this kid can end up playing for the Philippines in the FIBA World Cup, that just goes to show you the impact that it'll have on the roster. So you guys, Jalen Green at my 3. So right now, just to recap, we have Jordan Clarkson, Kobe Paras in the lineup of Jalen Green at the 3. I think right there, that's a super athletic 1, 2, 3. I think that athletically, that can hang with a lot of other countries, and definitely, maybe, possibly the United States. So at the power forward position, we have AJ Edu, 2023. He'll be 23 years old, currently 18 years old, 6'10", athletic wing. He also holds dual citizenship. I believe he's Nigerian and Filipino. I'd previously done a video on AJ. He can really get to the rack with ease, super crafty around the rim. You could just look at some of this footage. Super athletic big man. Very raw, but 6'10", you can't teach height. I think that he's only going to get better and better, as the years go by. I think he's got a chance to definitely play in the United States, possibly in the NBA. I think he might be able to get a D-League contract very, very soon, being that he's already 18. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with his professional career, but I definitely think the sky's the limit. And, by 2023, he'll definitely be a seasoned professional player. So he's going to be, in that starting 5, at the 4 position. I think that 4 position is pretty competitive with Lervin Flores and Kamaka Hepa are also players that I think could potentially play the 4. But I'm going to give it to AJ Edu right now. I think he's got the highest upside, and I really think that he's going to hold down that 4 position for the national team in the 2023 World Cup. So now moving on to the 5 position, we have a guy I really, really like. I really think this guy is going to be a special player. I think he definitely has the opportunity to get to the NBA. I'm talking about 7-foot Kai Sotto, 16 years old. Everyone's been saying for a while now that this kid's going to be the truth. He's going to be the first, Philippine-born player to make the NBA. A lot of people thought that was going to be Kobe Paras. Who knows if that's going to happen now. But Kai Sotto, he definitely has a chance to. 6'11", 7 feet tall, crafty around the rim, finesse around the rim, shoots the 3, super agile for his height. I think the sky's the limit for this guy. I think this kid should actually go and try to play Division I basketball in the United States. I think that's going to be his best opportunity to, to get to the NBA. But I think he has the most talent of this starting 5 just based on raw skill besides Jalen Green. Jalen Green's out of this world talent, but Kai Sotto, he's definitely a player. He's the same age as Jalen Green. So, Kai Sotto, Jalen Green, they will both be 20 in the 2023 World Cup. So the sky's the limit for these two. Sky's the limit for this whole team. I really think they can win some games in the FIBA World Cup 2023 in their home country, playing in Manila. I think it's going to be super exciting. You guys leave in the comments if you guys think that the Philippines, they're going to win some games in this tournament. And if this is even going to be their starting 5, leave in the comments who you guys think their starting 5 is going to be. Once again, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Dropping new content all the time. Thank you guys, and have a good day.